A lot of people are scared to use Microsoft Teams because they don't know how to organize it. They don't know what a team is and how to build their teams in an effective way. If you've never used Teams or you're just getting started on Teams, this video will be very helpful to you because I'll show you how to create a team and explain it a little further today on Tuesday Tech Training. Hello and welcome to Tuesday Tech Training. My name is Jennifer Stewart. I'm the owner of Gateway Productivity and I'm a tech and productivity trainer. Today I want to show you how to create a team in Microsoft Teams. And first of all, let's talk about what is Microsoft Teams. If you're not really using it and you need a little information about it, first of all, there is a video that is a fast overview of Teams. So you'll want to watch that. And then just in a nutshell, Teams is a place for collaboration and communication and kind of a one-stop shop that Microsoft wanted to create for companies. What I mean by this is it's a place where you can have meetings, you can communicate with people, you can share resources, you can work on things in one place and be able to find everything in one place and communicate with people about what you're working on in one place. So they wanted to make that one-stop shop that you can get a lot done at once. Most people will have their Microsoft Outlook open for email and then Teams for everything else. So now that you know what Teams is in a nutshell, let's talk about what a team is in Microsoft Teams. And this can really look different depending on what company you have, what kind of company, what industry you're in, how your company is laid out. The teams will look completely different. What you want to think about is, are you set up with departments? Then you might have a team for each department. If you're a company that is project-based, you may have teams that are projects. And there can be projects that are one-time projects that the team exists for that. And then once the project is over, the team can be archived. Or you can have ongoing or recurring projects, and that can be a team that stays in there forever. The common denominator is that you have a group of people that needs to communicate about something that they're working on that is in common. So whatever that looks like for your company, that's the way you want to build your teams. And you want to think about it and build that out on paper or in some kind of program before you build it out in teams, because you want to think about all those different elements about who needs to be in this team, who is communicating with whom, and then even something I'll talk about in another video is what channels, and that's how you can organize your conversation inside a team. Now that you have a basis for what these teams are, let's look at how to create a team in Microsoft Teams. Here we are in a basic team in Microsoft Teams, and we're just starting here so that you can start from the very beginning and see how to do this. When you are creating a new team, you'll see potentially at the bottom, possibly at the top of your screen. It depends on the size of your screen. It also depends on your version of Teams. It depends on if you're on the web or not. Just look around for something that says join or create team. Again, it could be at the bottom, could be at the upper right. It's in a couple different places depending on where you are. Once you click on that, you'll see these options right here. If there's an existing team, it should have a code and someone could join it. We're going to talk about creating a team. Have you learned something new from this video and you'd like to see more videos? If so, please click the subscribe button below this video. And once you do that, you'll see a bell icon. If you click the bell icon, you'll receive notifications each time a new video is posted. When we click on Create Team, move my picture here, it's going to give you a lot of different options. So we can create one from scratch. We can create one from another team. And then they also have templates, which can be really helpful if you want to explore those. I highly recommend creating some practice teams so that you can get used to this and see how it's all laid out before you create the final version. For this example, I'm going to start a team from scratch. Once I do that, I have a decision to make. Do I want this team to be private, where people need permission to join? Public, where anyone in the organization can join just by clicking a button? Or is it going to be organization-wide where everyone automatically gets put into the team? This one would be very good for a situation where you have a team for everyone. This can help you get rid of mass emails about celebrations or other kinds of announcements. The organization-wide could also have the documents that everyone in the company needs, things like that. For this example, we'll go ahead and create a private team. The next option that you have is to give your team a name. And then if you need a description in here about what this team is about, you can put that as well. That part is optional, but you must give the team a name. Once you've completed the information that you want here, you can say create. The next option that will be brought up is adding members to the marketing department team, in this case, or whatever your team is called. So at this point, you can add individual members. If you have a public team, you can just leave this be and let people join later. And even if this is a private team that you want to practice with, which is what I'm going to do, you can wait and add people later as well. So we'll skip this. Now your team will show up on the left-hand side as a part of your teams. If you are seeing one team at a time, you might need to go back to the screen where you see all of your teams. Again, every team's version is slightly different, so you'll just want to watch that. If you're only seeing a team that already existed, then you probably need to click a back arrow. Now you have your team and you can see the little buttons to add more people, create channels, open the FAQ, you can add files. There's lots of options and every team will automatically have a general channel. I'll talk more about channels in a future video, but now you've got your team set, you know what you want to think about to build that team structure, and good luck to you. If you still feel like you need help with this or any other tech challenge, you can schedule a tech stress breakthrough call with me. You can do that by clicking the heart in the monitor that's above me now, or you can go to gatewayproductivity.com and click on the Let's Talk button to schedule your time. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.